don't know where to start. We're suddenly not the same love. Right here I know by heart when suddenly I can't get enough. Is this the day that I'll go back and think of? I keep remembering when you say that I don't know where you are. I keep holding every minute lost in the memory. I keep I don't know where you are. I keep holding every minute lost in the memory. I keep
Hey friends, my name is Jonah August. I'm a wedding filmmaker based in Vancouver, Canada, and I'm happy that you're here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Sony a6700 versus the FX30. Both are incredible cameras. Super excited to review them, compare them to one another, so let's jump right into this. First obvious difference between the body design of these two cameras is that the a6700 has a 2.36 million dot viewfinder. So it's super important for photographers, but it comes in handy for cinematographers as well, though I've never felt that I needed one with the FX30. Both cameras have the same 26 megapixel sensor, so you're going to get essentially the same image. You'll notice that the a6700 looks like a traditional mirrorless camera and that the FX30 looks like a box. The body of the FX30 comes with multiple mounting points, so you can use this camera without a cage. The internal fan on the FX30 is great for heat dissipation, so you never have to worry that this camera is going to overheat on you. Because the a6700 lacks this fan, it will eventually overheat. Now it does vary depending on your resolution and frame rate. Personally, I've never experienced any overheating issues, but I know that it has happened to a lot of others. For moderate use, you shouldn't experience overheating issues on the a6700 though. The a6700 comes equipped with a mechanical shutter, which you're not going to find on the FX30. Given that the a6700 is truly a hybrid camera, this is super important. One thing I love about the a6700 is the quick switch dial between photo and video mode. This is a huge time saver, especially when you're on the fly, you need to switch between modes quickly. The switch on the FX30 takes a little bit more time, not an incredible amount of time, but it is a bit longer. You have to hit the mode button first and then you can switch modes. Now what really separates these two cameras is the fact that the FX30 comes with dual card slot. For professional use, it's good to have 2 copies in case one of your SD cards fails. Also, it's great to have an extra copy that you can store away until you have delivered the final project. Because the a6700 only has 1 card slot, I can't really rely on this as a main camera in a professional setting, but I could use it as a B or C cam. On both cams, you're going to get the 3-dial setup to easily control your settings. Both cams sport the same NPF Z100 battery. The FX30 has tally lights all around the camera, which is a lifesaver for filmmaking. You also get a top and front record button, which is so useful for recording. I use the front button all the time to trigger recording. If you use power zoom lenses, you'll get dedicated control on the FX30, which you won't find on the a6700. The FX30 has a much sturdier full-size HDMI, while the a6700 only has a micro. With the FX30, you also get the option to buy the XLR handle, which gives you more audio options. Moving on to the internals of these cameras, the a6700 comes with the brand new AI chip that you'll find in the A7R5. This comes in clutch for autofocus capabilities. It can detect all different types of subjects and keep you locked in. I already thought that the FX30 had incredible autofocus, but if I was to say which one is better, I'd have to give to the a6700. It just has that extra little bit of edge when it comes to autofocus. The a6700 has auto framing. For vloggers, this is awesome. It'll crop in and track you as you move throughout the frame. Because it has a 6K sensor and it's downsampling to 4K in this mode, you won't lose any resolution. You won't find this feature on the FX30. The a67 has burst mode for photography, which the FX30 lacks. Most photographers will choose the a6700 over the FX30 for this reason alone. On the video side of things, you're going to get DCI 4K anamorphic capabilities, raw output, and other video features with the FX30. And you won't find these on the a6700. So which camera is right for you? If you need a reliable camera that won't overheat, that has dual card slots, that you want to use for professional work, the FX30 is definitely the right choice for you. But if you want a good all-around camera that can take incredible photos and has good video capabilities and you're just a hobbyist, I would definitely go with the a6700. Well guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and gave you a better idea on which camera is right for you. Thank you for liking and subscribing, following along. I really appreciate it. I have a list of resources in the description below, so make sure you check that out, and I'll see you in the next video.